Hey, what's going on, collectors? Miguel here from Toy Quest 101, and on this episode of That Geek Statue Show, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Masters of the Universe She-Ra Princess of Power 1/10 scale statue from our friends over at Iron Studios. And that episode is going to start right now. Hey, what's going on, collectors? Miguel here as always, and welcome to another episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on Toy Quest 101. Now, like I mentioned before, guys, on this episode, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Masters of the Universe She-Ra Princess of Power 1/10 scale statue from our friends over at Iron Studios. Now, guys, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing to Toy Quest 101. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any toy reviews, statue unboxings, or any celebrity guests that might pop up on our show. Now, guys, you know that we have done a ton of the Masters of the Universe line from Iron Studios. This is the 1/10 scale line. You know that there's a huge diorama that you could form and have your own Masters of the Universe display at home. And this is just another addition to that diorama, but this one is She-Ra, the Princess of Power. So I'm super excited because she's a very popular character. And like you guys already know, the Masters of the Universe statues from Iron Studios sell out super quick. So make sure you guys head over to the link in the bio of the video after this video so you can go ahead and order yours for your display. Now, guys, let's start with the box. As always, you got your typical art box from Iron Studios, a really colorful art box. You're gonna see the Princess of Power She-Ra right here, close up and personal. And on the back, you're gonna see the full statue as well, which is really cool, guys. But I'm really pumped up to see what this statue is all about. Like I said, She-Ra is very popular, and Masters of the Universe is very popular as well. So let's get to unboxing it. All right, collectors, welcome back. And as you can see, She-Ra is out of the box and on the turntable. And if you saw the assembly video, you saw that it did come with a bunch of little pieces, which I thought were really cool because it did give a lot of life to this base. So let's start with the base. Now, you're gonna see a lot of vegetation here on this base. It's really cool. You're gonna see a lot of greenery here and a lot of details, right, that make this base what it is. And I really love that about that. And like I said in the assembly video, you're gonna see all these little shrubs of different color purples and whites. I love the colors that they chose for this. It really pops out, right? It really gives it that 80s feel from the cartoon, which I thought was really cool. You're gonna see details here like on the edge of the cliff on the browns and stuff with the color applications look really good. You're gonna see it's kind of like muddy. And of course the sculpt looks good too because you're gonna see edging here as well to give it that like rock formation. But man, I really love this base. You're gonna see some fallen rocks here in the front as well. And like I said, going back to the greenery, this is a lot of details here, a lot of texture here that make up this like grass and stuff, which is really cool. I really absolutely love these little trees, these little bushes, right? I thought that was cool. You're gonna see some more rocks towards the back end as well. So they did a really good job focusing on this base to give it that worldly look from the cartoon, which I thought was really cool. And then right here you see like this little creature that I thought was pretty awesome too, with big ears. You got like rainbow colored ears, which I thought was really cool. but he's full of details and he's kind of hanging out on one of these bushes as well. But I thought that was really cool to incorporate into this statue because it does give it more life. And that's what I like about this statue. For it being a standalone She-Ra statue, I thought it was pretty cool. And like I said, if you put it together with the rest of the display of your Masters of the Universe, I think this is a really cool addition to that display. Now let's talk about She-Ra herself. She is in her classic white dress with the gold accents. I really love that. She looks really good. She's got the gold boots. You even see like a different color or shade of gold here kind of surrounding the boots as well. She got the long gold wristbands as well. She's got the gold trim on the white dress here on the bottom. Her belt here where her ruby is in the middle as well. All over her dress, you're gonna see those gold accents. And then you move up to the wing tiara on the top, is also gold, and it looks really good with that ruby in the middle, which I thought was awesome. But her dress is just that classic dress from the cartoons, and I think they did a really good job. Now let's talk about her stance. She's holding up her sword and she's like ready to battle. I really like that stance as well. And it has some movement because as you can see here, and the hair is kind of flipped up to the side. Of course, going with the cape as well, and it does create some movement. So I love when they do that and they create the sculpt to show some movement. Even though it's a stationary product, I really love that about this statue. The hair looks really good. It's really detailed. You're gonna see all the different strands. It's kind of curling up. It looks really fantastic. And when you go over to the cape as well, you're gonna see all these lines here and the shading they did with the color applications, and it just turned out pretty good. Like I mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of the Iron Studios 1/10 scale line, only because they pack a lot of details in such a small statue and they come out really good. Now, speaking of that, some of the things that we worry about are the portraits because of the size of these statues, but this portrait looks really good. She has her porcelain skin. Now, there's not really too many crazy details in the face, but it does give it that look to She-Ra, and you're gonna see here her lips and her eyes look really good, or her eyebrows, and it just gets the job done. It is a small portrait. It's kind of like a porcelain like figure type portrait, but it looks really good. Her sculpt on her body looks good. You're gonna see her knees here look good. They're sculpted very well. You're gonna see some muscle tone here around her neck and her shoulders and her arms. So she has some definition, which looks really good. But man, overall, I think they did a really good job with this piece. Now these pieces are very, you know, not expensive at all. I think they're worth the price for what we have. But like I said, they do pack a lot of details into these small statues. So if you do have this collection or just want your She-Ra by herself, this is a really good price point. It's less than $300, guys. Again, Masters of the Universe usually sells out very quickly, especially the popular characters. So make sure you guys check out the link in the bio of the video with our discount code where you can go ahead and get yours as well. Let us know in the comments what you think about this statue. It's a quick and easy review. It's a great piece to get. Now they did come out with another statue where she's on a horse or a Pegasus. That's a really good one. It's a little bit bigger than this one, obviously, but hopefully we get that in our hands and also do a review on that one. But for this one being the 1/10 scale line and being able to include it with the other ones, I think this is a good one as well to get if you're looking to get one like this in your collection. Definitely love this piece, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and in TikTok. And don't forget to subscribe to Toy Quest 101. We'll see you guys in another episode. Bye, guys.